Welcome. I'm Austin Marie Freed, real estate agent with Freed Home Team, powered by Keller Williams Platinum Partners. I'm here today with Rachel Dyer. She's owner of Dyer Oil Graphics. So hi, Rachel. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. So I've known Rachel for a little while now, and she is my go-to promotional person. I kind of have to limit myself from using her because if I could, I would spend all my money on promotional items. So, but she has done some work for me in the past. She's made these wonderful pins for me. She's also made a fly swatter that I love. And she has it right there. So, hope to give her more business in the near future because, like I said, I love buying promotional things. She's also local to the Lee Summit area, so I'll be able to allow you guys to get to know her a little bit more personally and about her business. So, first of all, Rachel, please describe your business and what made you choose the path that you're on.
We are a promotional products distributorship, and we also provide graphic design services. We can design your logo for you and provide you with all the products to put that logo on so that you can market your business. The way I got into it was my husband, Ronnie, he relaunched his graphic design business back in 2015, and he was kind of doing it as a side gig. And working full time. And then he found himself at the end of a contractor position. And so he's like, I'm going to do this full time. And then this was 2017. And so he did that for several months until he was offered a full-time position with benefits and a steady paycheck, which is, it's hard to turn down. So then the next year, we kind of had a discussion about moving Dyer Oil Graphics forward and what we should do with that. And I was in a position where my job really wasn't offering me any growth opportunities. So we kind of had the choice: do I quit my job and do Dyer Oil full time, or do I stay in my job and we buy a new house? So we decided for me to quit my job and do this full time so that I can grow as a person and learn new things and meet all different kinds of people. So you were actually one of the first people I met when I started this.
Yay, awesome. So tell me, how did the name come about? I mean, obviously Dyer is your last name, but what about the oil part? Where did that come from?
Dyer Oil comes from my husband's father's gas station that he owned in the 70s and 80s. If you're familiar with Lee Summit, it's sat at where the Quick Trip sits at 291 and 50 Highway, right across from the Highway Patrol. So, and he worked there when he was in high school and had a great time, and he just kind of wanted to resurrect the name. So a lot of people think we do something with oil, but it's really not. It's kind of confusing to people, but we're like, well, we'll move forward with this name. And so our branding is more of a kind of a retro gas station, full service type of vibe.
I love it. It's unique. It makes you stand out.
Yeah.
I can't believe I've never asked you that before, but.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So what drives you to do what you do? What's your motivation?
Our motivation, let's see, we really enjoy seeing other businesses succeed. So just being a part of somebody else's success, if I can do something to push your business forward, and I see you rising up and killing it, then that gives me joy and that gives me motivation to keep doing what I'm doing. So
that's awesome. What do you feel like your greatest challenge is, especially this last year with COVID? Has that affected you?
Yes, it has actually. Specifically this year, and specifically with the promotional products industry, events are a huge deal, and all events got canceled. So nobody was buying any giveaways or anything like that. So that was definitely a challenge for us. But we tried some different things, and we have some loyal clients that stuck with us and kind of got through. And so things are kind of opening back up again. I think one of our other challenges is marketing ourselves. We can market everybody else, but it's, I mean, that's basically what we're faced with. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say that's probably pretty common across the board this year. Okay, so this will be a fun one, maybe. What is the oddest request that you've had from a customer?
We've had a few odd requests. One was they wanted to brand those hard ice packs, like the Igloo brand ice packs that go in freezers or coolers and whatever. We can get soft-sided ones all day long, but could never quite find the hard-sided one. But we're like, searched everywhere, asked everybody. We're like, has anybody seen this? Does anybody know? But that was kind of a weird one. And another one was, it was a specific type of oil funnel that had to be branded in a certain way. And we were actually able to find that. Didn't really want to move forward with that with a cost. So, but another one, which is, it's not so much odd, but it's actually a very cool product. We did a belt buckle for an organization that had a CrossFit competition and used the belt buckles as the awards as opposed to like a medal. So they got like these big 4-inch belt buckles with they were die cast and or like gold, bronze, and silver, and
wow.
They turned out really cool, and all the recipients were like, "Oh my gosh, this is so different and so neat, and I love it." So yeah, the organization got a really big kick out of that, and they did that for a couple years. So, but again, this year they weren't able to do it this year. So
yeah, well, that's unique. Nobody that's asked you to brand underwear.
We can do it, but I haven't had that question.
That's good. I know this other promotional company that is in a different networking group with me, and he always says, "We will embroider anything except for your underwear." So like, okay. Anything exciting going on right now that customers should know about?
Actually, yeah. We are getting ready to launch a new marketing campaign to small craft breweries. That is the lane that we're wanting to focus on. We're wanting to help them. I know they have been one of the big industries that have been hit really hard this year, and we would like to help them with their retail sales and getting them great products to put their brand on, and so people can buy them and become their brand ambassadors, wear their t-shirts, wear their hats, use the glasses and products and whatever, and people get jealous, like, "Hey, where'd you get that? I need one, so I'm gonna go get some too." So but yeah,
that's pretty interesting. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, we're actually a sponsor for the podcast Beers with Nigel. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but Nigel Woodbury and Nick Parker host podcasts, and they talk about beer and other stuff. So that's kind of their tagline. So they taste beer and they talk to brewers and different people, and it's quite interesting and can get a little long, but it's fun to listen to their banter back and forth.
I'll have to check it out. Okay, so I know you're based in downtown Lee Summit. You live in Lee Summit. So just tell me one of the things why you wanted to have your business in Lee Summit.
Yeah, other than the fact that we're living down here, or we live here. Our office is in downtown Lee Summit, and I absolutely love being part of the community down here. It's grown so much, and it's such a family vibe down here, and just being a part of it is fantastic, and getting to see the community grow, and and just being a part of that. And because I lived here, I went to high school here, and I graduated, and then I moved to Colorado for several years and moved back. So when I was in high school, downtown Lee Summit did not look like this. I was like, I never went to downtown. I'm like, there's nothing down here for me. So, but now, I mean, it's amazing, and there's so many different shops. And I was just thinking today, I'm like, well, another shop, if something else opened, and just different other stuff that could come down here and survive and thrive down here, because everybody's so supportive of the local scene.
Yeah, it is a great place to shop, to eat. I mean, just walk around. It is amazing. I love going to downtown Lee Summit. So, okay, what's the best way for customers to contact you if they're in need of a promotional item?
You can call me at 816-434-5000. That's the office number, or you can email us at info@dyeroil.com, or the website, dyeroil.com, DYEROIL.com. It's pretty easy. So yeah. Or you can find us on Facebook or Instagram. We're also there, dyeroil.com or Dyer Oil. So
Perfect. Well, thanks, Rachel, for sharing with us today. It was great getting to know a little bit more about you and the business. And thank you all for watching. Again, I'm Austin Marie Freed, Realtor with Freed Home Team, powered by Keller Williams Platinum Partners. If you're a business owner and would like to be featured, be sure to reach out to me today. And before you leave, be sure to subscribe to the newsletter so you get information about discounts, deals, local events, and these interviews delivered directly to your email inbox.